Fred. I just got home. I don't see you anywhere. Did you go out or something?
Sorry I didn't tell you. Yeah, I went out for Italian with my mom. I've never been here before, but this restaurant is really good. You should come sometime when you get a chance.
What? You didn't even invite me? Just the two of you?
Well, you were at work. What was I supposed to do? If I waited for you to come back, it would have been too late.
I guess, but you could have at least let me know.
Oh yeah, she's not happy with you either.
Your mom? Why not? Did I do something wrong?
You banged up the car the other day, right? It cost like $1,000 to fix. When I told her that, she got angry at me for marrying someone so careless.
But I told you I'd get hit from behind, though. What was I supposed to do?
Yeah, right. Don't make excuses. It was actually your fault, wasn't it? I'm scared of you getting behind the wheel now. Someone could seriously get hurt.
Sorry, but I need to drive to get to work. If I took public transportation, it would take forever.
Anyway, what's wrong with you? How can you be so clumsy? You're always breaking our plates and glasses and stuff too. All our stuff is ruined. We're not made of money, you know? It's like every 2 seconds you break something else.
I dropped like one plate. Can't you let it go?
I'm always telling my mom about you forgetting something or another. Every time she just lets out a huge sigh. She's like, I wish you would have married an honest girl instead of that lazy, good-for-nothing brat.
Why do you only tell her about all the bad things I do? I work hard too, you know. Now every time she sees me, she lectures me about this or that, and I don't want to visit because of her nagging.
Good, you deserve it. You should think about listening to her once or twice. Maybe that'll shake out the cobwebs from that empty brain of yours.
Now she thinks I'm some kind of deadbeat wife. All you do is badmouth me in front of her, and I hate it.
But it's true. You are a deadbeat wife. I'd ask you to do more work around the house, but you'd probably just break more of our stuff.
Ugh, I don't want to talk about this anymore. Just let it go for once. What time do you think you'll come home?
My mom's starting to get sleepy, so I should be back around 10 tonight. I think I want a hot bath when I get there. Can you get it ready for me?
Fine, I'll get it ready around 9:30.
Oh, yeah, get ready for another lecture from her when she sees you again. She says she has a thing or two to teach you about how to take care of your husband. Now that's something I'd like to see.
Please, just leave it alone. I've seriously had enough. What's wrong with you? Do you get off on being a dick or something?
Why are you so late? Where are you? You're usually back from work before 7, aren't you? Did you trip and fall or something?
Sorry, something came up. I'll be home in 10 minutes.
Seriously? I don't believe this. What are you wasting time for? Are you sleeping at work? What about my dinner? I have needs too, you know?
I said I'll be right home. God, can't you leave me alone for 5 seconds? I already picked up dinner too. We can eat as soon as I'm back.
Something doesn't add up here. This is kind of fishy, isn't it?
What do you mean? I'm about to get back.
You're never home this late. You're not cheating on me, are you?
Oh, don't be ridiculous. What is this, high school? Do I have a curfew or something?
Shut up. What are you doing that's making you this late?
It's just a few minutes later than usual. If I was cheating, do you really think I could make it back this fast? Besides, you're the reason I'm late.
Now look who's pointing fingers. How is it my fault?
You were the one who told me you wanted to eat from the KFC 10 blocks out past my work. I had to drive all the way out there once I got off to pick it up. They're busy today too.
I don't feel like I said that. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. You really don't remember? You said you wanted KFC and I should go and buy some when I was done with work? And now you're accusing me of cheating on top of that? How do you think I feel about this?
Wait up, I never even said I wanted KFC. You're just making things up again like you always do. If I did, I'm sure I would have remembered something like that. I don't even like chicken that much.
I am telling you, that's what you said, though.
Oh, you're such a liar. Stop trying to pin the blame on me. Just stop being lazy and come home on time instead of making up these lame excuses.
Hold on a minute, Fred. Are you drunk right now? You're drinking again, aren't you? How much have you had? You always forget stuff after you've had a few too many. You get angry and violent with me, too.
Yeah, I've had a couple of beers. So what? I'm not drunk or anything.
I knew it. Are you sure you're okay?
It's just 1 or 2 drinks. There's nothing like a light buzz before a meal, you know? Besides, this is your fault too. I wouldn't be drinking if you're in so friggin' late all the time.
Just don't drink too much again. I don't like it. It's really bad to drink that much too. You already had to go to the hospital once because of it, right? The doctor said you should quit and I'm worried about you. I think it might be becoming a problem. Are you sure you should be drinking at all?
What's the worst that could happen? The doctor said as long as I don't drink too much, it's fine. And I told you I've only had a little bit to drink. What do you know anyway? You don't think I can control myself? Unlike you, I can stop whenever I want. Like I said, 1 or 2 won't hurt.
Isn't that what you said last time? I'm really worried about you, you know. I don't want to see you have to go to the hospital again.
Ah, shut up. I told you it's fine, so stop nagging me. Is that all you ever do? Stop texting me and hurry up and come home already. And when you do, I want to look through your address book and text conversations. Your emails too.
What? Why? I already told you there's no way I could be cheating.
You can say whatever you want. I gotta make sure you're not having an affair with my own 2 eyes.
This is an invasion of my privacy. I told you I am not having an affair. Who would I even cheat on you with?
The more you protest, the more suspicious you sound. I just want to make sure, is all. Women are snakes. They'll stab you in the back at the earliest opportunity. I'm just staying 1 step ahead.
Christina, you deadbeat! Why aren't you answering your phone? Where the heck are you?
Sorry, I was out and I had my phone on silent. I only just saw your call. I was out shopping and my phone was in my purse.
What are you just lazing around shopping for? This is an emergency. We had to call an ambulance. Fred's in the hospital. You have to hurry over here right now. Get your butt over here and listen to what the doctor has to say for my poor baby.
I don't think I will. Sorry, I'm busy right now, so I don't think I can make it after all.
Excuse me? You're busy? What could be more important than taking care of your husband's health? Don't you have a shred of human decency? He's in the hospital, you know. His life is on the line. Or are you too stupid to figure out what's going on?
Oh, I understand exactly what's going on. You had to call an ambulance for Fred, right? There's not much room for error.
Then what's the issue here? If you realize the gravity of the situation, then get over here right now.
I already can guess the reason. It's because he drinks like a fish. The doctor even told him to quit, but he kept doing it anyway. I was worried about him too, but he didn't listen to me. In the end, I guess you reap what you sow.
He was drinking? That's impossible. He told me he quit.
So you didn't hear about the last time? Well, I guess he wouldn't have told you anything, huh? Fred acts like a perfect little angel in front of you. He's such a mama's boy. It's almost creepy how far he'll go to hide his true personality from you.
That's enough. I don't want to hear any more of your whining. How dare you talk like this about your dear husband who's so sick he had to be carried to the hospital? Even if he did drink too much, what gives you the right to say all those horrible things?
What gives me the right? I'll tell you what gives me the right. Your son does nothing except treat me like dirt all day, every day. It's like my life is just a game to him. He never cares about what I think. He expects me to spoil him.
Now, what are you talking about? Where do you get off on being so rude? What did my little Freddie do to deserve this hostility?
I've had enough. I don't even care what happens to him anymore. It's about time that creep gets his just desserts. To tell you the truth, I'm almost kind of glad he's in the hospital.
You make me sick. How could you be so heartless? That's no way to talk about your husband. I am not going to stand here and have my poor baby face this kind of treatment from his own wife. You're horrible. I don't know what he ever saw in you. If you hate him so much, why don't you get a divorce?
If it were that easy, I'd have already done it. I'll have you know we've already talked about it, and your son seems to be the one against it.
How could that be possible? Why would he say no? From what I can tell, your relationship seems pretty irreparable to me. All he does is complain about how bad you treat him, and now I think I can see why. I didn't realize how much you hate his guts.
Well, I have something to tell you about all the things he's saying about me. They're almost all lies. All of it. Everything he says I've done has been a massive exaggeration. Remember the car he said I smashed? That was a fender bender from behind. He's trying to isolate and gaslight me into being dependent on him. Every time I make the slightest mistake, he'll be there to exaggerate it into a full-blown catastrophe.
What are you talking about? That's such a flimsy excuse. Where's the proof? Why would my baby ever want to do such a horrible thing?
I told you why. He wants me to be so alone that he's the only one I can rely on, and there's nowhere else I can run.
You're crazy. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. My little Freddie is not some kind of monster.
Actually, I don't think I could put it any better than that myself. That's exactly what he is. He's just afraid to show you what he's really like around other people. When we're home alone, he acts like a tyrannical and controlling despot. He doesn't lift a finger to do any housework, and yet all he does is complain about the way I do it. He'll drink, and when he does, he gets violent. And, oh yeah, I'm sure he didn't tell you this, but he doesn't even have a job right now.
Are you kidding me? Freddie works at a major corporation. He's practically top brass. He told me so himself. I was so proud of him.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but that's just another of his lies. He quit his job last year, and he's been freeloading from me ever since. And every month on my payday, he goes out and spends all my savings on anything he can get his paws on. I don't even have enough money left to cook a decent meal because of him.
That's preposterous. My son would never do something so terrible. How am I supposed to believe any of this, you witch?
Oh, it's proof you want, huh? Well, I have that too.
Oh yeah? Like what?
If you're not too busy, let me show you. Come over to our house and I'll get it all ready. I have so much evidence. It's easier if I just show it all to you in person.
Mom, visiting hours are over today. Christina didn't even show up at all. I don't understand that woman. She really is useless. What's wrong with her? What kind of a wife won't even go to visit her own husband in the hospital? Can you believe that? You better give her a piece of your mind the next time you see her.
Have you talked to the doctor? Did he tell you why you had to go to the ER?
He didn't say. But if I had to guess, I bet it's because my idiot wife's piss-poor attempt at cooking. She's so bad at it, even her soup is too salty. I don't remember the last thing she made that I liked. How unlucky can you get? What did I do in a past life to marry someone who accidentally poisons me with every single meal?
Frederick, you apologize to that poor woman right now.
Why should I? What did she ever do for me?
You blame Christina for everything under the sun, and it's always your own fault. I know the reason you got hospitalized, too. It's because you were drinking too much, isn't it? You didn't listen to the doctor when he warned you, and instead you guzzled down alcohol like it was water.
What? You know that can't be true. I don't even drink, remember? I told you I quit drinking. Of course I follow the doctor's advice. I was perfectly healthy before Christina came in.
Well then, maybe I'll just have to ask them myself. I'll march right into their office and ask them why my son was so sick that he needed an ambulance called for him.
Stop it, you know they can't tell you that. There's something called doctor-patient confidentiality. You can't get that out of him even if you wanted.
What are you talking about? I'm your own mother. I have just as much of a right to know as Christina does.
What is all of this about anyway? Don't you believe me? I told you I'm doing exactly what the doctor said. Won't you listen to what your own son has to say? You're acting funny today. Did something happen?
Oh, I've always believed you, honey. I ate up every word you said, hook, line, and sinker. After all, how could I ever believe that my own son would lie to me and break his mother's heart?
Are you okay? What's with this tone all of a sudden? Is everything okay?
I met with Christina today. She's right here next to me, in fact.
You're together? When did you meet up? If you're already there, tell her to come around and visit me instead of lazing around and being so ungrateful.
I won't let you hurl any more abuse at Christina.
She deserves it, doesn't she? I told you, she's a no-good deadbeat. She can't even fold the laundry correctly.
I've seen enough. I don't need to hear any more of your lies.
What? What did she tell you?
Have you even seen Christina's body? It's covered in bruises, big ones too. What do you think you've been doing to her?
Hold on, you can't blame me for that.
She pulled up your bank records too. You've been jobless for months now, and yet you're going on these extravagant spending sprees? Frederick, when did you quit? You told me you got a promotion. Why have you been lying to your own mother?
Wait, listen to me. It's not like that, I swear. Just let me explain.
You've been making Christina work like a dog while you just sit around all day and drink her money away. But you still find the time to treat her like dirt and tell me lie after lie about her. Didn't I teach you better than that? You don't have any right to say those terrible things in your situation.
Mom, just listen to me. You said Christina was bruised, right? She got those when she bumped into her desk. It kept happening too. You know how clumsy she is. She can't go 2 feet without smashing into something. Maybe she should go to the doctor. You've seen how careless she is too, right? Who do you believe, her or your own son?
There are bruises all over her back too. How do you explain that? Did the walls smack into her? You don't just get bruises that size from bumping into stuff, and she's covered in them. When she showed me what happened to her, I couldn't stop crying.
I'm telling you, you don't need to cry. It is her own fault she's in this mess. She's lying to you, I swear.
She told me she's been wanting to break things off with you for a while now, too. She just wants a quiet divorce, but you won't even give her that.
What? This is the first time I'm hearing about this.
You know, if she sued you, you wouldn't have a chance, right? The judge would take one look at the case and it'd be over. How do you expect to pay alimony when you don't even have a job? You should just break things off before you have to show up in court.
Don't tell me what to do. I'm not getting any divorce. Christina and I are in love.
I think you should listen to your mother and we should end this before it gets messy. I can't take this anymore. I need to get away from you. You're in the hospital too. What do you think you're gonna do to me if I leave?
Christina?
Your mom's been helping me pack. I'm gonna move somewhere far away where you won't be able to ever reach me again. I don't care about alimony. Just sign the paperwork and I'll be out of your hair, okay? All I want is for this nightmare to end.
You can't divorce me. I won't allow it. Who do you think you are? How dare you get my mother involved in this?
I am leaving and there's nothing you can do about it. What do you think about that? I never want to see your disgusting face again. You make me sick.
Where is all of this coming from? How do you think I feel? I get sent to the hospital, and now my wife suddenly wants to divorce me.
There's absolutely nothing sudden about it. I've wanted to divorce your sorry butt for a long time now, and now I finally can. The only reason I put up with you for so long was because I was afraid of what would happen if I left.
This is low, even for a snake like you. Would you really divorce a man who's just been sent to the hospital? That is disgusting.
What, you think after everything you've done to me, I'm still gonna sit by you on your deathbed? You don't deserve my pity. I need to get away from you before I lose the rest of my life savings on you.
My deathbed? Your life savings? What are you even talking about now?
I know you probably think I've just been sitting on my hands all day, but I actually did go to the hospital you were at. I had a nice talk with your doctor, too.
You were here? When?
While you were passed out, you want to know what the doctor told me? They said your lungs and pancreas were barely functional, and you could collapse at any moment. I guess it only makes sense, though. That's what happens when 90% of your intake is alcohol.
You're right. That's why I wanted you to come to the hospital. I thought we could talk while you were here. There's a lot I want to discuss about our future.
Our future? It's your future now. There's no more we. I gave you plenty of chances and you ruined it. Good luck with the multiple operations. If you think I'm gonna stick my neck out for you after everything you did, you're crazy. I am done being your maid who waits on you hand and foot. You can't jerk me around anymore.
You can't do this to me. We're a couple, right? We made a vow. In sickness and in health, right? You're supposed to be there for me when times get tough. It's only fair.
Are you serious right now? Like, really? You're talking about fairness after everything you've done? What did you think would happen when you treated me like your servant? Do you know how much suffering you've put me through? Even if you're on your deathbed, no matter how much you apologize to me, it won't ever be enough to pay me back.
Christina, I think you're overreacting. Was what I did to you really that bad? I think I've been a good husband.
You actually think that? You really are a monster. What have you ever done for me in all the time we were together? You yell at me like I'm your slave. You destroy my mental and physical health, and until now, I've been too afraid of you to do anything about it. I'm nothing but a plaything to you, am I? Just your little toy to throw around until I break. Have you ever once considered my feelings?
Of course I don't think that. I love you, Christina. The only reason I kept spreading rumors about you was because I was jealous. I wanted to be the only one to have you. I wanted to be the only one you could depend on. So I did whatever I could to keep you from leaving.
What is wrong with you? Is this supposed to make me feel better?
Don't you see, Christina? It's only because I love you so much. I need you. I can't live without you. You're everything to me.
You sound like an insane person. How could you ever think this was okay? If you're gonna keep making excuses instead of apologizing, at least be somewhat rational about it. You give me the creeps. I'm so done with you. You've ruined my life.
Christina, please. I might not have that long to live. Do you really want to just let me die alone? I'm scared. I want to be with you until the end. Please, stay with me just a little longer. I'm begging you.
Absolutely not. I told you, I'm done. I don't want to spend another second with selfish trash like you. I'm done wasting my life doing nothing but working for someone else. If you're gonna die, you can do it perfectly fine with or without me there, so good luck.
Listen to me, I'm sorry I haven't been honest with you up until now. The truth is, I've always teased girls I like. It's just something I do. It became a bad habit, and I've never been able to break it. I know I haven't treated you right. Won't you ever forgive me? I promise I'll change if you just give me one more chance.
You're only making it worse for yourself. Is that really the angle you're going for? What are you, 2 years old? You think an adult could ever get away with a childish apology like that? Lucky for you, your mommy is around to be by your side and change your diaper. As for me, I'm gonna go far away and try to get control of my own life.
Please, Christina. Without you, I will never be able to survive this. I need you. You give me the strength to keep moving forward.
Really? Sounds like you won't last very long then. Maybe then you'll be less of a burden on your mom too. Might save us all some trouble. She's the only one left who can stick by you after all. I feel bad for her.
You're really just gonna throw me away and leave me just like that? You're gonna walk away from your dying husband?
Go ahead and hate me if you want. It serves you right because it'll never be enough to match how much pain you've caused me over our marriage. You'll never hate me as much as I hate you. Besides, you're always complaining to your mom about me anyway. What makes this any different from old times? Although, I think from now on she might not be so receptive to your grumbling, but it's not like that's my problem anymore. We'll see how you like it when you get lectured about being a deadbeat spouse. Now, that's something I'd like to see. After that, I left my deadbeat husband and moved in with my relatives who lived in another state. I know he's crazy, but I figured it would be far enough away that a terminally ill man wouldn't go chasing after me. His mother continued to take care of him in the hospital, but he couldn't bear the loneliness without me. I heard he called my name over and over every day in between bouts of unconsciousness and expensive operations. Obviously, there was no way I was ever going to go back to him. He texted me all the time too, but I ignored each and every one of his messages. A year later, after a long and drawn-out battle, he passed away. Not even his mother was by his side. He drew his last breath alone and afraid. In the end, even she abandoned him. I guess she hit a breaking point with his lies too. Sometime after that, Fred's mother came to visit me and handed me the payout from his life insurance. She told me she thought I should have it to cover all the pain and torture he inflicted on me while we were together. Maybe she wanted to take some responsibility for the horrible part she played as well. Back then, I thought of her as just a nagging in-law with no redeeming qualities, but this really changed my impression of her. She never had to go through what I did, but in some small way, she was a victim of her son's cruelty as well. I think she really wanted to make amends for what happened. The two of us worked through our animosity and focused on living our own lives for ourselves. Thanks for watching the video, and remember to like and subscribe for more.